Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to crochet the flowers of this edging on my Soline tunic. So I'm taking a colored yarn and a piece of white crocheted fabric, and I'm going to join the yarn, and because I don't want to weave in the ends at the end, I'll crochet over the end. So I crochet over the white fabric, and over the colored end, like so. I crochet and crochet around the white fabric and the end. So, and now I do my 5 SC, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now I'm ready to start a flower. Basically what I did was those plain sections in between the flowers. Now here I am. This last ST I worked shows the beginning of the flower and especially the heart. This stitch is going to be the heart of the flower. So I'm starting with 3 chains, 1 DC in the heart of the flower. It doesn't really show, sometimes it's misleading, but the chain 3 come out from the same stitch. That is the heart of the flower. Now I'm going to do 2 chains and 1 slip stitch in the heart of the flower. So that's my first petal of the flower. Now I'm doing a second petal, 3 chains, 1 DC still in the same stitch, the same heart of the flower, like so, 2 chains, and the same heart of this flower once again. Okay, now have the lower end of the flower. So that's 2 petals, and I rotate work so that those flowers are at the bottom, and I'm going to work 3 petals for the top of the flower. They're going to be like 1 in that direction, 1 straight, and 1 towards the left side. The heart of the flower is still at the same place, but because we've rotated the work, now we're going to work around this bit of the stitches. So I'm starting with 3 chains again, 1 DC in the center of the flower and around this piece, like so. Now I'm going to attach the petal. I just lay it flat and see where it should land, and I'm going to work a slip stitch over the surface of the crocheted piece, 1 slip stitch. Now I chain 2 to complete this petal, and I will do the slip stitch still in the same place, exactly around the same stitch where I attached the petal first. So that's my first top petal here. And I'm going to do a second one, 3 chains, 1 DC. I still poke with the hook in the same place. Okay, I lay it on the crocheted surface and see where it should be attached. It should be attached around somewhere like this. This is where you need a sharp and pointed crochet hook. So 1 slip stitch. This is my second petal, nearly finished. I end with 2 chains and a slip stitch in the same place. Okay, now I have 2 petals, 2 top petals and 2 bottom petals, and I'm going to do this third petal, or actually 5th, for the flower. This is getting quite busy, so I'm going to work around here. for this last petal. Here it is, 1 DC. I'll lay it flat on the surface. See, I can do a slip stitch in here. I don't go through all the fabric, only in one of the surface loops. But I have several strands of yarn, so I really need to pay attention on this one. Sorry. So here I go. And I end with 2 chains. And 1 slip stitch still in the same place. Sorry. Okay. I'll just make a longer loops to show you. So this is my completed flower. Well, the petal looks, sometimes they need to be replaced. So that's the first flower, the crocheted colored edge here. Now what we want is to go back to that side. So what we'll do is do a slip stitch on the side of the first petal, very first petal you made, and then we'll do a couple stitches on the back of the flower here, on the wrong side of the flower, so as to reach this side and start working there again. So now here I do it. 1 slip stitch in the side of the first petal. I go on the wrong side. I poke the hook wherever I can and do 1 loose slip stitch, so as not to gather the back of the flower. Again, you'll need a sharp hook for this. Another loop in the back of the flower, another loose SC. Now here I am ready to start again, and here what you do is you push the flower on the side and look at which one is the next free stitch of the white edge. So that means the 1 stitch that wasn't worked in previously, and that's this one. So I'm going to work 1 SC in here, and then I continue 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now here we are with our nice flower, the edgings, and we are ready to start another flower. Of course, the new heart for this flower is going to be that stitch here. And also you may notice that in the border I use, you alternate between 2 lower petals and 3 lower petals. There's always 5 petals to the flowers, so this flower was shown with only 2 lower petals, and now we're going to do 3 lower petals. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I say lower, but of course it depends whether you're going to use the edging this way or on top of like a little bag or something. And that's about it.